Okay. Hello, my name is Spencer Smeet. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about some just design thing I was thinking about Star Citizen. Just brainstorm stuff, just nothing too deep, but it'll just be cool to see, and I think it'll help with the professions and making them feel a little bit more real, and having to invest in them a little bit more than just a ship, right? Yes, the ships are in big investment, but just having the extra little bit might help a little, might help with feel of profession. Um, so my first one is the reporters. I think the reporters should have a software suite. So they do like video editing, they can do photo editing, and then with this, there's tiers. So at the beginning, you can only do a little bit with the videos, and then eventually, at the third tier, maybe you can do everything with the videos. Just something to think about. Um, and then if you do, maybe reputation helps with either discounts or they just give it to you for free. Um, maybe platforms of like, kind of how social media works of, you get paid eventually, and putting stuff on and they cover some expenses and things like that. I think it'd just be cool. One, it just helps with like it just feels, I would feel like a reporter. One, I'm reporting stuff, but two, I have the software that nobody really else has, and it makes it so that you don't necessarily have to be in the reportership to do it, but that's it's just a plus, right? And it's just interesting, and I think it should be monthly based or some time based instead of just one down payment, just because it's an upkeep thing of, okay, I need to go out and do more, right? I need to go out and report more or whatever, and I think it's just interesting. With the traders, I think traders should have a software suite, specifically designed for them. What the software suite will do is will just help with trade, or will tell trade prices. So Datarunner goes and picks up trade prices from one place, then flies back and drops them off at another, uploads their stuff, and yeah, and then there's trade prices, for different places, and it's not, you have to pay to get that info, because I mean, in general, I think you would have to anyway. Um, and just it'll just be interesting to see. And then you have to invest a little bit more than just, the ships are big, right? But you just invest a little bit more, makes it feel a little bit more. It's like, oh, I have to make sure I make enough money to not just stay flyable, but then also be able to do trade prices. The trade, is not behind this wall of actual cells and things like that. So there is some downfall, because I know that a lot of people go up, third party, but the game wants to keep you in it, and I think having the more things that kind of are, tangential to the design will help with people kind of staying in game and making it feel more real. And I think it'll be cool. The With the trader suite too, maybe best trade routes, or predictions or things like that. I think it'll be super cool to, you'll see, oh well, the trend is here, and you have to pay, for that information. Pretty much, you're paying for it, and then also the software is making, this is the best trade route right now, right? Or this is the best trade route, and you can pick what places you want to go or whatever, and it helps you with creating that trade route. And maybe, it's not necessarily just algorithmically graded. It leaves some room for improvement, but it helps players kind of, just do more trade. So okay, next is ships. I think ships should have software. This I don't think is a monthly thing. I think it's just buying, certain software for, just better operating system, or better, systems of, okay, well, this system boosts, gun efficiency better, versus, or this software boosts gun efficiency better, but it lowers, maneuverability, or something, or it helps with maneuverability but lowers, gun function or whatever. And I think it's just something to, make some more depth in ships. Like a trader would go probably for something more maneuverable, where like a fighter wants a little bit more, uh, maybe wants maneuverability, but also just wants better weapons in a way. Nothing to increase weapon damage or anything like that. I know there's overclocking right now, but something that just tweaks it a little bit so people can customize what they have just a little bit that much more, right? And they can customize now because of components and things, but and overclocking, but just a little bit more of something tying all those components together and boosting certain things and taking away from certain things. So yeah. Yeah, helps with combat and movement. Okay, data runners. Data runners is something interesting. We know some of it. It right now it sounds a lot just like trading information. Right, it's kind of just cargo hauling. But my thought is maybe having some your computer can decrypt and then also you can steal company secrets or something of that sort. I don't know if that's supposed to be in already. Like I said, I haven't really seen that much stuff on data running, and there's so much information about this game that every day I'm like, wow, they have this coming, or this is what's planned, or whatever. So it might be up there somewhere, or it might not. But this is the video is about just kind of brainstorming stuff and what would be cool, and that's kind of what this whole channel is about, is brainstorming and also just giving good feedback. Um, so yeah, so you could sell to different companies. You can sell, the better decryption or better hacking data, then it takes less time, maybe less signal that you give out or whatever. It's just it's something to think about. And lastly, though, I want to talk about is having players be able to program these suites. It would be cool to see. I know that's way far off, and it'd be hard to kind of design to make sure exploits aren't happening and things like that. But it'll be cool to just, if a player wants to be a software developer inside of Star Citizen, I think it'll be cool for them to do that, and cool for them to actually be able to make money off of it or make UEC off of it, and get paid monthly or however they want the business model to look like. And then grow and grow and grow and grow, and maybe make it more complex and stuff like that. But that's a really tough nut to crack, and having to create their own programming language probably, and then making sure they're tied off so hacking and stuff isn't possible and all that stuff. I'm not sure exactly what that would cost, and for man hours and such, but it's just an idea, right? It's this is brainstorming, so all ideas are good, and then you get rid of the bad ones. So anyway, those are my thoughts about the software suites and stuff. I mean, there's plenty of where this can go. The deeper that I look into it, and I was thinking about maybe something for mining and helping with mining lasers, stuff like that. Just to It just gives some more depth to the ships, even though there's a whole bunch of depth with the components and things. But having something that you know does a little bit more, right? And feels a little bit more like this is my profession, even though the ship is kind of that. It still would be cool. It would be cool to see. So let me know what you think, and have a good day, and talk to you later. Thanks for watching, and see you later. Bye.